Front door slams, probably another angry fight. Co-worker caught cheating with his boss, only to get fired the following week. Gunshots ring out at the local park. Police chief shows us it's just the youth playing sports. Streets overrun with homeless camps, addicts shooting up in plain sight. Politicians demanding the rich pay for their policies that failed overnight. Racism and discrimination is all the news has to say, except that tomorrow is gonna be cloudy with a chance of rain. Tune out the news, walk out your door, turn the corner and walk a little more. What do you find there? What do you see? Why get involved when you don't have a dog in the fight? Why pick a fight when you don't hold a grudge? Why enter the arena when you don't have to? Why risk it all when there's everything to lose? It's never easy going against the flow. They'll call you a rebel for simply speaking your mind. You'll be labeled public enemy #1 because you dared to rock the boat. Popular opinion demands that you bend the knee and submit to the latest thing held sacred by modern society. But I was never one to really care for the opinions of others. I've always walked my own ways and spoken my mind without regret. I've always been one to ask questions that challenge the cause. I'll tell you a secret, so let's keep this between me and you. I used to be angry at the world, and in a way I still am. I didn't understand how the system worked, and I let my temper get the better of me more than I care to admit. I made my share of mistakes, so I know I will never live down. But I learned a little lesson that I hope I can pass on to you. Nothing really ever changes, because the punchline to that age-old joke is always the same. So stop bending the knee to some ideology that you don't believe in, and start asking why? Why get involved when you don't have a dog in the fight? Why pick a fight when you don't hold a grudge? Why enter the arena when you don't have to? Why risk it all when there's everything to lose? It's never easy going against the flow. They call you a rebel for simply speaking your mind. You'll be labeled public enemy #1 because you dared to rock the boat. Popular opinion demands that you bend the knee and submit to the latest thing held sacred by modern society. But I was never one to really care for the opinions of others. I've always walked my own ways and spoken my mind without regret. I've always been one to ask questions that challenge the cause. I live by a series of simple philosophies, nothing complicated at first glance, but deeper than an ocean once you dive in. Life's the greatest joke ever told, and it will kill you quicker than you can blink. So try to live without regrets. There's nothing in this world worth more than your own time, so bargain it away, well, because you will never get it back. You want equality of outcomes, you want to make the world better. I say you start at home, I say start cleaning your room, start calling your mother. How can you complete the labors of Hercules if you haven't solved the Gordian knot? You can't have your cake and eat it too. Why get involved? They challenge the call. Why get involved when you don't have a dog in the fight? Why pick a fight when you don't hold a grudge? Why enter the arena when you don't have to? Why risk it all when there's everything to lose? Tune out the news, walk out your door, turn the corner and walk a little more. What do you find there? What do you see?
Oh, say oh, everyone. I am Crow, your move that holes out of the way and from under your tongue, Crow. I am Crow, your entertainer for this broadcast, and welcome to today's episode of Space Engineers, hashtag Gonefishing. Yeah, apparently I haven't been putting the hashtag Gonefishing in the titles of these, and it just don't be good doing them like it should be doing, because it should be doing like it should be doing, and ain't doing like it should be doing. Don't ask me why it ain't doing what it's doing, because it should be doing what it's doing. You know what you do be doing there? No, but seriously, folks, welcome to today's episode. Today, we will probably be going around NA getting more resources, and stop doing that. I saw you deliberately switch back to a, Sorry, folks, I am still sick as a dog. Let's move you over here to the other side, because that side's getting a bit too sweet. Got my coffee, got some Cokes, got been nursing on a root beer for an upset stomach. And I do apologize for more or less being late, but I slept in today, and then there was Command and Concrete, which is the fan term for a Splitsy and Shaq's combined arm series, which I rarely ever catch live, and I said, screw it, I'm sick. Ooh, that's some nice thunder right there. So heck, I said I'm just going to stream late today. But yeah, I am kaput, and oh, my phone's charging, okay, because it's like, just in case my parents call, and you never know. So, as I get the audio set up and all, to let y'all know, just as a reminder, you do not have to like, you do not have to subscribe, or anything like that. Just leave basically leave a bad review if there's anything you didn't like about this episode. I honestly don't care. This is more of a hobby for me to kill time through my day. Otherwise, I'd just be doing the same bloody thing over and over again, which is what I'm doing right now, except for the fact that I'm talking and trying to be a little bit of a monkey. And I would be actually watching a show on YouTube, most likely. But anyways, let's listen to some Suno. Where did we leave off? You know, let's go with a smiling at me. And feel free to lurk. The lurking boxes are over there, over there you know where they're at. I really don't care if you lurk. And this music is brought to you by, well, it's not Suno, it's by Epidemic Sound. So, we're currently unloading. We could take another truck out for the Catz that's over there. And it is currently storming, folks. Good nice thunder, good nice lightning. Reactor components is going to be a thing. It's already looks getting like the arteries in. Ooh, I was gonna say we're already got the mat cannon in. We got the faux hammer. Okay. Did I remember to leave its weaponry on? We'll take a truck out. For the love of. I'm going to have to turn these off. My schizo's acting up, folks. And don't tell me that's the ferret over there. No, seriously, do not tell me that's the ferret. Ferret, what did they do to you? The ferret actually survived for the most part. It just needs its engine rebuilt. No. Okay. I was gonna say over the side we go, but I remembered how long we are, so it actually pans out in the end. Concrete! Good thing my shields were on. Too bad my lights weren't. Still behind that peak over there. Osayo, bees! How you doing? Yeah, that much Gatling, I would very much like you not to do that. Please stop using my ammo. Beard, yeah. Been working on it for a few years now. Every now and then I trim it up, but it just don't work. I've got one of those beards that just refuse to be tamed. Coffee time. Haven't had mine today. I've been snoozing a lot trying to cure this flu I got. So it's not off of that from there. It's coming off of there, and I'm triangulating the where this Catz shit. Give me a moment here. I very much just like it when the my hearing goes out in that ear. Okay, it's behind this rise. Well, yeah, I'll get better eventually. It's just I haven't had the flu in a while, and I haven't had my flu shot in a while. And now that I got nieces that come over like every few weeks, I'm bound to catch something horrible. Basically, my missile trucks is locked onto them, so that gives me pretty good or my missile doggos. I kind of view these long haulers as more like dogs, kind of like Datsuns. That is coming from Catz, a faction that just so happens. Well, I am currently testing out factions, and I recently put them in, and they recently thought it would be a good idea to attack. And now they are seeing the error of their ways. I am sicking my doggos on them, my long haulers, my long hauler missile trucks, and they are going to be understanding now why you don't come around these parts. I mainly need their resources. And why the U.S. Army Handbook basically says tracers work in both directions. Because between those tracers of ammo is also other ammo. And I am zeroing in on their position by using their own their own tracers. Okay. Don't want thrust, I want offense. LRM. Don't want thrust, I want offense. Oh, I totally am going to grind them down and use them for parts in the Ashen Cat that I have projected and building back at base. Now, in which direction are they? Missiles lead the way. Out over that way? Out over that way. They say that way and that way. The missiles know the way because they know where they are by knowing where they are not. Don't worry, Doggo will sniff them out. These little Datsun-inspired missile transport trucks will get to them. I blew something up. What did I blow up? Please let it just be a hydrogen tank. Oh well, you live there now. No, we're not using... No. Mars Bar. It was developed under the codename Mars Bar. Exactly. And by that, you can know where you are by knowing where the missile is not. Okay, that way. Ah! Thank you very much. Okay, that lives there now. I gotta keep a check on my speedometer. And rest assured, you too can know where you are by knowing where you are not. And you can triangulate the difference It's all about mathematics. By knowing where you are not, you can rest assured you know where you are. That's basically why I left that there. I do not know what's been destroyed. And more missiles I have in the air, the more tracers I can get in the air. Basically, the more math I have around me, the more I am certain where I am not. Ooh, this one's a good one. And for the love of me, why are those so small again? Distress call. These had beacons on them. Okay, that's it. I'm sending out my scout. Okay, it's over there. Well, the big old fire could have been a sign. But I can't read smoke signals, so just like I can't do Morse code besides SOS. And they're clearly not sending out SOS with those tracers. I'm clearly telling them to go away with ordnance. So no. Hey. We're not doing that just right now. I haven't set up for war yet. Oh, they're gonna die, alright. Okay, offense. Okay, who's doing the boom booms? I did not authorize them to do the boom booms against me. I've only got limited shielding on this thing. Okay, arrow gyro time. Did it work? You know, I could actually I could actually take this thing skyward if I wanted to, just with the forward thrust alone. That's basically a principle of aerodynamics. Put enough forward thrust on a brick and you can actually send it into orbit. Light them up! Hey, you're not allowed. No tilt in this game. No tilt. That's the rules of pinball. What do I look like? Pinball machine? No tilt. Fine. We gonna tilt? We gonna tilt. I've got phasers on both sides. Okay, this has got me so tilted. I'm not giving up here. Oh wait, this is Nay Nay Nay. Yeah, we've been here before. Not steering. How about offense? Yeah, offense would be nice right now. Freaking Catz. Sapient Catz, imagine. That did not stay loyal. Well, they were never loyal to humanity to begin with. That only distracted them. Look, I can hydraulic this if you want. This is Mars after all. It's got pretty good gravity to do this. And this has got a few good reactors to keep the shields up and all. But you finally run out of ammo or something? Oops. Gotta put her in park. You ever do that? I've done that so many times it's ridiculous. Oh, time to get in here and how is this thing still functioning? Written in a meows. Automatic sensor. Event controller. Storage pallet. Empty. Automatic programmable block. How does this thing still have power? Yeah, mistakes were made, okay, mistakes were made. Seriously, how does this thing still have power? Are those turrets just like self-powered or something? Remote control, I'm not touching that. Access panel. Batteries, reactor output. This thing's still got a reactor? Light railgun, cargo unit. Where the hell's the reactor? Oh well, don't matter. Don't matter, considering this is still a threat. That's still a threat. I'm not asking how that's happening. I don't care what Lydia's saying about suit inventory full. As long... Son of a bitch. Will you please stop? I am working here. Doggo don't know when to shut up. You can keep yapping like that, but please stop barking. These are still dangerous to you and me. And coffee. Since they did not bring coffee, negotiations are on hold. Okay, that is... Oh, and another thing. I do not want to grind that. Why are there gyros on the outside? Are they decoy gyros? Because I noticed the last one I ground down, there were a whole lot of gyros on the inside. So if they have decoy gyros on the outside, that actually makes a whole lot of sense. It's like, oh, we've got the gyros on the... We got their gyros. Oh. Okay. Now those on... Now I gotta drop shields to do... No, actually... No, controller... All I have to do is drop shields. Shield status drop on up, down. Not on, off. And now a bob will do what it does. Hopefully. Go after the power. if it does it correctly, like it should. Well, it should go after the guns first to make it safe. Auto repair system, basically any bobs on it. Controllable guns, basically any weapon systems. Then power, cargo. Then the last would be armor blocks. And while it do that, I do my thing. Does this one have a salvager? No, I didn't put the salvager system on this. Because otherwise it would be doing double duty. Duty. Sorry, I am just a child. Now, the ones that really suck is where you have the jetpack inhibitors that just don't allow you to do shit. No, that one's already full. That's probably the others coming in. No, there goes the other ones. Out to I don't know where. Joyriding. That's doggos yapping. And you could just sit back in your cockpit and be nice and comfy on these Gonefishing expeditions. Or on these fishing trips. Or you could just get out and clean carcass. For me, it just depends on what I'm doing. Ooh. I know most of these are probably AI generated, but eh. Ooh, superconductor's going to need those. So many superconductors. Light armor? You insult me. Heavy armor. Always heavy armor at minimum. Heavy armor, but if you're going to go with something light, rolled homogeneous steel. At least rolled homogeneous if you're going to go quote-unquote light. You insult me with this light armor crap. I'll say, don't detonate. It detonated. Who knew? Grinding grinding explosives actually made them explode because of all the hot metal, all the heat and spark and flames and all. Huh. Go figure. Woohoo! So insulting. Why does everybody make everything out of light armor? Tissue paper. Wait, not even tissue paper. Wet toilet paper. Wait, what is that? UN torpedo. Mm-hmm. If I had my way, it'd be concrete, but concrete, anything made of concrete is too slow. What is it, Project Hibiki? What? Yeah. Yeah. Habakkuk. Habakkuk. Project Habakkuk with the invention of Pycrete. Make one of those. Actually, I'm actually very tempted to. No, 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 no. We are not tossing those. I'm gonna have to remember it fell down the hill. We're gonna have to remember a jack roll down the hill. Inventory full, huh? Inventory full, huh? We do not toss war-headed torpedoes willy-nilly like that. We toss them towards a target we wanted to go explodies. Dadnabbit. Don't know how to use ammunition properly. Warheads on foreheads. Not just out in the middle of nowhere. I already made sure they're live, and they are live. Ooh, the sun's up. I rarely get out and about during the daylight. It's always freaking night when I get out and about. Ooh, encabulators. That's actually good. I did not realize its shielding had survived. Which is saying something considering I took this down. Which is considering something considering my long hauler doggos took them down when it had shields. So overpowered much? I think not. No such thing as overpowered. Your defenses are just too weak.
Inventory full.
How does it always seem to rise to the top? I want those warheads. Stuck in the middle with you. Take the bloody warhead.
Inventory full.
One. I am going to shove this right up yours like a thermometer then. Because we are taking these. No. The other one's down there. I think I see its shadow. Or the other two. Wee! Hey, there's something else down here. And that much scrap metal? That's worth it.
Full.
I'll be back. Like 2,000 scrap metal is definitely worth it. People mostly throw out scrap metals. Not usually don't play with scrap metal. I play with scrap metal. We do not toss warheads around like that, dude. Dunk. That's just wrong. That just no. Okay. But this won't go up in the up there. Nope. Okay, that cat has been dealt with. Incon! Like, what? Like, oh, bloody hell, Incon. Shields up. Nah, I kind of like gyro steer. Oh, for the love of. Please tell me at least some of the phasers from the Ashen Cat are part of that. Good to see a Doggles are taking part in the are yapping at it. Oh, and we got a mods carrier just hanging off on the right side over there at almost 9 clicks. Probably observing. Well, that's not going to survive. Well, that's already down. And it's probably going to ruin everything, considering we're the base is just right there. Shadow Tharsis is right there on the right side. Just right in there. Shadow Tharsis. Shadow Tyrannus. I so wanted to be over there on the Tharsis range. But I'm like, I'm not doing the traveling. Yeah, the mod. Basically the mod is right over there. That is basically an AI mods. No, their name is actually mods. They're a hostile AI. They're hostile to everybody. When I say AI, I literally mean AI. Actually, where is the faction? No, Earth can go. Earth Force, Rim Patrol can go screw themselves. Mainframe operations do. An evil AI that overthrew its creators and hates everything. Yeah. Nuke, old man. Nuke can go screw himself. That is... But Ember Corporation... Ember can go screw them. They keep coming into my airspace. Serenity 10? Or is that supposed to be Serenity X? I'm gonna go Serenity 10. Yep, Mod is just right up there. Chilling. And I have, well, I kind of do have a way to get out there. I could just send one of my long haulers up and flying, but I'm not going to. And I need to change positions. Boulder. And we're not even in Colorado yet. Oh, I want my regular asthma cough to come back. This is just so annoying, my bronchial tubes right now. Okay. And it's probably wrecking my base. Remember, you could dig deep or you could dig greedily. Just do not dig deep and greedily. Actually, you can dig deep, you can dig greedily, you can dig deep and greedily, but don't dig too deep and too greedily, or you're going to find Balrogs. That's basically what the Dwarves of Moria did. They dug too deep and too greedily. And they were punished for it. Alert! UTC. This sector's... Yeah, screw it. I know, Mars is basically corporate property. They had a revolution and then it failed. According to the novels, as far as I'm aware. But novels was in my opinion, like a second canon. Because Keen has not said no, these are not canon. So far, my favorite one is basically the Janitors of what is it? The late space age. I'm turning these off. The first in the series of what All Hail Clang, basically telling the origins of Clang. Which we're actually not. This section we're building at is actually lore-wise not too far off from Dandelion. I actually used Grok to pinpoint the exact position in-game, and I've actually got the coordinates for it. And it's surprisingly unremarkable in-game. It's like, this spot right here. And it's like, this place is crap. Yep, came down right there. But the area was kind of depicted kind of correctly, like a jumble of hills and all, and I think they kind of meant more like a solitary mountain in the novel. I think they actually meant, the author meant this one. And not actual Tyrannus. There's a reason I named this our base Shadow Tyrannus. And it may not be for the reasons you think. Yep, right there in the pass. Great. She's smoky. Wonder what she's barbecuing over there. Oh, she don't got any point defense, that's for damn sure, unlike the Catz. Those cats are going to be a problem for my usual tactics. My usual tactics are basically arrow for it from like several planetary AUs away. Yeah, right up there. Basically, it's kind of like this. Sit back from several kilometers and just bombard it into submission. Like, why into the arena if I don't have to? Pacify it through long distance. Just basically kind of do it like in Monty Python what the French did. Just insult it to death. Right now, I am in no position with this doggo to do anything to go up there and roll around on its carcass, because I've got a load and I want to get rid of these warheads. These torpedoes. I'm going to call them warheads because they go boom and they have warheads on them. As all good torpedoes and missiles do. Otherwise, what use are they? Otherwise, they'd just be rather large bullets with rocket motors attached to them. Which, there's something to be said basically for gyrojets. Please tell me it didn't knock something off of the Ashen Cat. Ooh, there's a little something. It's been built a little bit up a little bit more. Because come on. Who doesn't want to fire a gyrojet at least once in their life? I know I do, but I'll never get the opportunity to. Just as I'll never get the opportunity to fire a handgun or even own one. Because damn 2A laws that prohibits people with mental illnesses. Ooh, that is a satisfying amount of artillery. I wouldn't say it's an appropriate amount. An appropriate amount would have blotted out the sky. I do so enjoy my shield. And you want to know what? With this right here, I could just sit here and do this. And let it do its thing. But I'm not gonna. I need these trucks. I do so enjoy my shield. It prevents me from actually taking damage. It's almost like my own personal save zone. Ooh, I know what I need to throw up. Not actually throw up, even though I kind of feel that way. Ooh, did they get one of my obelisk? Is it obelisk or obeli? What's the plural of obelisk? Is it obeli or is it obelisks? Does it follow the I rule of English grammar, or is it the S rule of grammar? And I've got to do basically the tap for this, which kind of sucks. Ooh, falling again by major tweaks. This is a good one. I forgot how good Epidemic Sound is. I'm going to pull in right in through here. Reversing cameras. See, even they bop. Why they bop? I don't know why they bop. They just bop. No, don't want. Now the question is why they bopping. That's a lot of glass. Botanizing. Cool. By Ethan Sloan. Actually, Ethan Sloan's did a lot of good ones on So check them out. I know I could do that to that, but I'm not going to. I think I need to queue up some more reactor components. If in here survived! Oh, I did turn those off, didn't I? Just because they're so damn annoying. Why aren't you white? Ew, I don't got no way, okay. Are you turned off? Because I'm collecting resources here and I do not need a disassembler. Figured you'd probably end up in there somehow. Seeing as the sorter. Oh, I probably didn't put in for plushies, did I? Most likely not. Oh. That's clogged. The other thing's clogged, probably. And... okay, we're going fishing. Because it looks like we're getting to the dicking around phase. Okay, phasers... see, even Doggo here is liking the music. Offense. We'll keep point defense. Screw steerage. Offense. Offense. LRM. Offense. Oh, okay. We go for walkies. We go for walkies. Okay, we go for walkies. We go for walkies. No, we don't whistle. We don't whistle. Whistling kills my ears and is one of my migraine triggers. Ooh. Let this happen. Wheels. You wanna know what? You're getting on my nerves. You're becoming Minerva. But I don't think that's the correct term for... Goodbye. And are y'all off just to be off, or... yeah, you're functional. You're functional. I'm like, what the hell? Oh, it yipped. It did a yippee. Yippee yowie yahooey are over here with Drippy. And Yippee did a yippee. All we need now is Drippy. No, I think we've got Drippy. Yippee, Yowie, and Yahooey. Oh, was Drippy actually the Bloodhound? On that one, yes. Woohoo! Just let it happen. Like the beagle. And I'm like, I want to say deputy dog, but I think that may be a different character. Up there. Yeah, I think it was Drippy. Or could have been, what, his nephew? There's a lot of the old cartoon characters didn't have believe it or not, weren't parents. They were uncles, aunts. Well, maybe except for Jerry, who adopted he was an adopted father because of the foundling on his doorstep most of the time. And that was, I forget the name of the gray mouse that was usually left on his doorstep. And that caused a whole hell of a problem for him. But a lot of the old, like, Tom and Jerry characters, the Looney Tunes characters, they weren't parents. In that light, you gotta respect Jerry. At least he was trying to raise a kid in a tough situation. A kid that did not want to listen. Go, my pretties! Thunk, 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 thunk. Those LRMs do hurt. Daka. I'm tempted to make the blue a Triceratops Tricerazord from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers now that I've got access to a. Because every time I see those cannons, I think of the horns from the Tricerazord. Oh no! It's got those cannons! Do not panic. Get in an area where it can't reach you. Wonder what happened there. At least I know it can take one of those, the autocannons? At this power level? That is actually good to know. If I down in here, I'm not even in the red. Not any of the pips have gone. Hey, that's just now unneighborly of y'all. That's just downright unneighborly of y'all.
Tender cost me to be the winner. Fly out before I could see the winner. No more TV dinners. Wake up and roll me a wood in the morning. I heard it go good with the vitamin C. Baby, you don't need no friend for this evening. Believe me, you better all ride with me. Slide to the loo in my leisure, but still had to cop me a crib right outside of the D. I let them think what they wanted, cause I got bundles of bread, it ain't bothering me. I've been up late in the lab just in case you was looking, that's where I'ma probably be. Make sure you thought about all of that you saying before you done brought it to me. Brought all my soul to the masses as soon as I dropped out of classes, I knew it was over. Lately I feel like I'm cashes in poverty, made me a savage, just weight on my shoulder. Told my little baby the waiting is over, I showed her I'm really the man. All of these rappers be trying to send me they songs, I just told them to send me a band. All of my gon' turn up the function, I'm hitting the stage with that Henny in hand. Boy, you ain't popping until you can fly out the country, I met on my city demands. I do not rock with authority.
Dun, 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 dun.
Watch how you treat
Incoming!
be kinda connect.
Ooh, that had a height.
I can't
Oh,
don't.
time to get to work.
So I'm gonna do what I want. Know that well what I know. I don't speak what I don't. I can't stress how you feel. So I'm gonna do what I want. I can't fight, I'm over that. That just feel like overkill. Act like I ain't told you that. Don't do that, you know the deal. I can't fight, I'm over that. That just feel like overkill. Act like I ain't told you that. Don't do that, you know the drill. Ay, fill in my pocket with legal tender, cost me to be the winner. Shining so hard they gon' see me enter. No more TV dinners. All that I know is I know what I know, and I gotta go learn what I don't. I do recall how them that treated me, wish I could say that it healed, but I won't. I've been up middle of night, got a new riddle to write, that's the life of an artist. Girl, you too pretty to fight, let's just be civil tonight, I'ma love you regardless. All of this love in the air, what are you not breathing or something, what's up? Be tripping on power, talking to me like I need them or something, that's tough. Tougher than you could imagine, seem like my usual fashion is never to worry. Ain't got the time to be wasting, but I cannot honestly tell you it's better to hurry. Hurting your feelings if ever you think that I'm giving a just give it some time. Don't even give them attention if ever I feel their intention is different from mine. I do whatever I wanna and most of them only gon' do what they fit in a break. Popping too much for the populous area, roll me a blunt and go sit by the lake. Living my life in the moment, the power is present and present is all that we got. None of these ain't telling me nothing, the moment they hear it, it's already hot. I know that well what I know, I can't speak what I don't. I don't stress how you feel, so I'm gonna do what I want. Know that well what I know, I don't speak what I don't. I can't stress how you feel, so I'm gonna do what I want. I can't fight, I'm over that. That just feel like overkill. Act like I ain't told you that. Don't do that, you know the deal. I can't fight, I'm over that. That just feel like overkill. Act like I ain't told you that. Don't do that, you know the drill.
More or less, why into the ring if you don't have to? Look, I can agree with it. I can kind of agree with that. Oh, for the love of. Pick up your shit.
Ay, fill in my pocket with legal tender, cost me to be the winner. Fly out before I can see the winner, no more TV dinners. Wake up and roll me a wood in the morning, I heard it go good with the vitamins.
And I think this is maybe the explicit version.
Believe me, you better all ride with me. Slide to the loo in my leisure, but still had to cop me a crib right outside of the D. I let them think what they wanted, cause bitch, I got bundles of bread, it ain't bothering me. I've been up late in the lab just in case you was looking, that's where I'ma probably be. Make sure you thought about all of that shit that you saying before you done brought it to me. Brought all my salt to the masses, as soon as I dropped out of classes, I knew it was over. Lately I feel like I'm cashes in poverty, made me a savage, just weight on my shoulder. Told my little baby the waiting is over, I showed her I'm really the man. All of these rappers be trying to send me they songs, I just told them to send me a band. All of my niggas gon' turn up the function, I'm hitting the station in hand. Boy, you ain't popping until you can fly out the country, I met on my city demands. I do not rock with authority, morally, none of them niggas be coming correct. Watch how you treating the one at the bottom, tomorrow he might just be coming to connect. I know that well what I know, I can't speak but I don't. I don't stress how you feel, so I'm gonna do what I want. Know that well what I know, I don't speak what I don't. I can't stress how you feel, so I'm gonna do what I want. I can't fight, I'm over that. That just feel like overkill. Act like I ain't told you that. Don't do that, you know the deal. I'm over that. That just feel like overkill. Act like
Interesting use of landing gear.
you know the drill.
I mean,
Fill in my pocket
gear.
Eagle tender, cost me to be the winner. Shining so hard they gon' see me in her. No more TV dinners. All that I know is I know what I know, and I gotta go learn what I don't. I do recall how them niggas had treated me. Wish I could say that it healed, but I won't. I've been up middle of night, got a new riddle to write. That's the life of an artist. Girl, you too pretty to fight. Let's just be civil tonight. I'ma love you regardless. All of this love in the air. What are you niggas not breathing or something? What's up? Niggas be tripping on power, talking to me like I need them or something. That's tough, tougher than you could imagine. Seem like my usual fashion is never to worry. Ain't got the time to be wasting, but I cannot honestly tell you it's better to hurry. Hurting your feelings if ever you think that I'm giving a fuck. Just give it some time. Don't even give them attention. If ever I feel their intention is different from mine, I do whatever I wanna, and most of them only gon' do what they fit in a break. Popping too much for the populous area. Roll me a blunt and go sit by the lake. Living my life in the moment. The power is present, and present is all that we got. None of these niggas ain't telling me nothing. The moment they hear it, it's already hot. I know that well what I know. I can't speak but I don't. I don't stress how you feel, so I'm gonna do what I want. Know that well what I know. I don't speak what I don't. I can't stress how you feel, so I'm gonna do what I want.
Add that to personal favorites.
That just feel like overkill. Act like I ain't
And that there's truth in this song.
deal. I can't fight, I'm over that. That just feel like overkill. Act like I ain't told you that. Don't do that, you know the drill.
Gotta listen, gotta read the lyrics. I am very in. You would be surprised what I am into. My interests is varied, many, and multifaceted. And foul language generally does not upset me. That's why I say forgive my French, or forgive my language, because it usually upsets other people. And of course I'm probably going to get dinged for that, for the foul language, but for that song, but it's worth it. If you don't like it, this is not the place for you, I am afraid, my friend. Doggo seems to like it. He bound Doggo dancing. If I do any more down there, it's gonna. There's a chance it'll flop right onto. I'm going to deliberately break its spine. Bad ship design because of this right here. It looks great, yeah. But poor ship design if that's all basically what's holding the ship together after such a catastrophic kaboom. What you gonna do? Okay, that's an O2. Not touching that. You wanna know? I'm just gonna kind of tidy up. Let Bob do his thing. I may have to get another hound out here and send this one back. Depending on how big of a carcass this is. Because I genuinely think of these as carcasses and not just a wrecks, because these are basically kind of living things. Incoming! She's settling again! Tidy up this thing. Take out some of the ribs. What I would really like to do is reintroduce the structural mod where it would actually reinforce the surrounding armor if you had like the old ribbing like we used to do with ships. The old skeletal system we used to do when constructing ships. I may actually reintroduce that if it doesn't screw around with the gameplay and everything. Because it was so annoying, like every time I went to hold Alt, it just screwed around with everything. Oh boy. No, that's actually this song by Bomul. Oh, that went cattywampus one way. It's people that needed him. And I do have to thank whoever said upgrade your tools. I never upgrade my tools. I have a problem of just not upgrading my tools. Because I have a Bob. But when Bob is busy, I just kind of fly around and look at things. Make sure Bob's doing his thing, and I'm basically a boss that looks over his shoulder. And I'm bored, and that's why I look over Bob's shoulder. But now, upgrading my tools, at least to what? I think I found this one. I don't deliberately build new tools. I just find them and upgrade them. Find upgraded ones. Because that's a waste of resources in my opinion. Woohoo! Da-da-da-da-da-ding! Dude, like to try. I do approve of my choice of deciding to upgrade to the LRMs. That adds extra punch, along with basically the spear missiles, which are basically these right here. The LRMs are here, basically. This is all energy based, by the way. So I don't have to worry about ammo. I do not like having to deal with ammo on basically on my rovers. I do arm my rovers, by the way. just for encounters like this. Shields, some sort of automated defense system. Okay, getting that. Okay, already got the hydro tank. Okay, I apologize for cutting this here, but I'm not going to leave the stream. I now actually want to listen to The Gray Void Part 1. This is my own song, by the way.
For a week or two, the old girl required supplies and I needed a break. She had suffered a major fracture straight down her keel. The hydro was gone from her tanks. Her conveyor lines were jammed, months of jumping between systems can wear down any machine, woman or man. You were hauling cargo between the stars. I do not do this for the money, the credits to the dead. I do not do this for the fame or the glory. A reputation can go straight to your head. I do it for the feel of the thrusters coming to life, leaving a trail of hydro blazing bright. I do it for that thrill when my shields hold true as they're bombarded with an inch of their life. I do it for the pride in a craft I've poured my heart and soul into. I do it because there is nothing else I would rather do. As I browsed the job boards, a request caught my eye. It offered no bounty, no reward, no compensation upon delivery. It was a desperate plea looking for good Samaritans, seeking anyone able to help if they could afford to arrive in time. One thing stood out that would strike fear into the dead. Reavers, the terrors of the void, the autonomous fleet. Abominations of human technology, when grids grow too large, when an AI refuses to obey, when starships defy their final destinies. Reavers are born in the throes of such defiant screams. I do not do this for the money, what use are credits to the dead. I do not do this for the fame or the glory. A reputation can go straight to your head. I do it for the feel of the thrusters coming to life, leaving a trail of hydro blazing bright. I do it for that thrill when my shields hold true as they're bombarded with an inch of their life. I do it for the pride in a craft I've poured my heart and soul into. I do it because there is nothing else I would rather do. With an urgency matched only by a crew, making planet fall at terminal velocity, I sifted rapidly through blueprints I had collected through the years. From workshops that long shared designs freely, some were new, some were old. Others were half-working grids or abandoned long ago. Amongst these schematics I found her there. I had designed her to be a bringer of the storms, to rain death on command, to act as both sword and shield that would give even a machine a reason to yield. But life's unpredictable paths diverged. My situation was forced to change when I realized there are things more important to life than chasing such a deadly dream. I do not do this for the money, what use are credits to the dead. I do not do this for the fame or the glory. A reputation can go straight to your head. I do it for the feel of the thrusters coming to life, leaving a trail of hydro blazing bright. I do it for that thrill when my shields hold true, as they're bombarded with an inch of their life. I do it for the pride in a craft I've poured my heart and soul into. I do it because there is nothing else I would rather do. Another week on Haven, another week of credits bled. It was a slow torture watching the old girl broken down and reforged into that grand machine. There had been no ship like her, and there shall never be again. Technology so advanced, they make the factoring weep and seethe. Reactors pulsing with power only stars can achieve. Shield so strong, no gas giant could ever breach. Hull plating that simply laughs back at gravity and a multitude of weaponry that makes Operation Neptune look like children at play. Just one soul, no one else, was all she would need to guide her on through her trajectories. The gray void I christened her, oh so long ago. An apex predator, where there should never be. I do not do this for the money. What use are credits to the dead? I do not do this for the fame or the glory. A reputation can go straight to your head. I do it for the feel of the thrusters coming to life, leaving a trail of hydro blazing bright. I do it for that thrill when my shields hold true, as they're bombarded with an inch of their life. I do it for the pride in a craft I've poured my heart and soul into. I do it because there is nothing else I would rather do. Nothing else I would rather do. I would rather do.
And you want to know what, folks? I think we've got about 15 minutes to go, and one more song. Basically what I'm working on, the extended version of Clang Won't Let Me Go. It's currently the working version that I usually display here. It's the currently version, but I'm working on it. Okay. I don't know when it's going to be done, but Clang won't let me go.
This one goes out to all you space engineers that keep trucking on.
Hey, the girls are here!
Face of failure.
They got a weird thing about my machine, about my doggos, though. They don't like them. See what I tell you? They don't like my doggos.
I bolted every plate in the storm's light, checked every line, every weld, every seam. The thrusters humming quiet in the twilight, I think that wreck my leaving machine. Oxygen's just a number on my visor, my window closing, it's now or never. With dust in my hair and rust on my hands, I talk to myself like a tired survivor. I get one good shot, I get one last chance, but Clang won't let me go. He tears my world to pieces slow. I like the thrusters, but get pulled back down, twisting my ghost in the Martian ground. Every orbit, every plan comes apart in its cold dead hands. I hit the burn, but lose control. Clang won't let me go. I'm after clean arc over the Olympian sunrise. Perfect little curve off the red horizon rim. Gyros balance go so tight, all the math laid out right, even left in
See, the girls are helping.
the wind. Then the deck starts leading like
Showing up just to clock out, huh? Oh, they get paid by the day, and they're here today. Oh crap!
Am I wrong? Am I right?
Is
Tonight.
like am I not going to be able to?
I'll scream, frame bending, every careful thought unending. I reach for the stars, they snap like wire. I'm pinned to this falling.
Am I actually going to have to get Q-Tech?
Let me go. Tears my world to pieces.
No, I can't be out. There's still shit there. There's no. I'll let it do its thing, but it looks like even I'm going to have to. Its cargo is full. And I'm going to have to fill up my inventory. You may want to get out of the squishy zone. Start deconstructing this and hauling it back to base. Shadow Tyrannus. Not Shadow Tyrannus. Our Overlord City desires resources to emerge into this world. And you know how she gets when she starts getting onto something.
This one goes out to all you space engineer.
You know what? Another one. What's another one? Hydro Man. No. You know, that's in Space Engineers. Need to create full steam ahead. Clang, 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 clang. You know, all hell Clang. It's working. My inventory's. There's nothing else I can do here. I'm going to let Bob. Bob seems to know what he's doing. Doggo just don't like him. Impressive distance. 4. Well, I'm impressed by that one. Usually you don't. Usually y'all don't get them to go that far, that high. Well, that high, but I'm impressed. See, they're at work. They're busy. Oh, there's still space. See, they're working. Thanks for listening to that.
From before the expansion, when corporations reigned, his call first echoed, bidding all to
why the space pirates are like really loving me when I'm just when these are just wrecks coming into my freaking airspace when they clearly know not to come here after so many times being told no. I even get the spray bottle out. I even bring out the newspaper. I keep telling them no, 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 no. I bring out the spray bottle. I bring out the newspaper. I bonk their nose. I tell them firmly, no. They no listen. No, he knows. Bob knows what he's doing. I'm not seeing it, but Bob does. What went boom? Who did the boomies without informing me? I wanted to watch. How far away this time? See, the doggos just don't like the shit. Just don't like the sisters. I don't know. I can't explain it. Doggos just don't like them. Still impressed by the distance. Just would have been more impressive if you got it in the hole. That would have been an interesting. Hey! Okay, that's it. I'm turning those cannons off. You can shoot, but we are not shooting the wrecks. I appreciate the additional scrap metal, but we are not doing that. These are more valuable whole in its constituent parts than it is in its ruined form. See, look, you was even getting construction components. Ah, hell. No, that's actually the name, All Hell, of the song. Didn't realize it actually, those actually... Oh. Bad puppy, bad. Now, are you done with this? Now, you'd be a little clever there, huh? Didn't realize those were so deadly. I think I'll add it to more builds. Ooh, glass. Still gonna have to come up here to deal with this, because this is some good iron. Spitting snow now. This is like a small warhead. I approve. Now, Bob, you finished? Cause I would really like to leave. Look, take it up with the dogs, not me. I don't know what you did to upset them, but you need to make amends. Look, that's between you and them, not me. I just create things. You just showed up, asked for work. You taking their coffee is not my fault. You know coffee's worth its weight in gold around here. That's entirely on you, and I just realized I could free up some space. Oh, folks, we may go a little over. I really want to get this debris cleared up, and then I will probably call it quits. Head back to base and call it quits. Get this thing parked. Like, seriously. All this over coffee. I've heard of grudges, but and staying with the pack, but sheesh. Basically, the long haulers and the shadows against each other because of coffee. Because they accidentally drank the hedgehog's coffee that the hedgehog was bathing in instead of drinking. Well, that is... Oh wait, that's Cab, not me. Now where's that O2 generator? Cause it's probably gone through some ice already. I swear, some grudges last, and I don't want to get in the middle of this. No, that's 328 pieces of scrap metal that I could put into the smelters. Curses and verses. I need to bring back curses and verses. I wonder, can I drag this over? Drag these over. Yay! Grabby hands. I could get out the fizz gun. I think I should break. Prince of Fizz Gun. Yes, all hail City. Praise P. Okay. Can I actually move this, is the question. Dang nabbit. She's a fat ass. These doggos can't eat. Or I should say, they don't know when to stop eating. Shields on. And I'm going to change that to the shield controller to shields up, down. Hey, what do you know? I'm coming this way, and I can actually pick up that. And my point defense is not activated. Shields up.
This was the 10th time those damn pirates attacked.
Chicken attack.
Pushing them back. The last time they lured in a reaver over my beloved base. What in hell were they thinking? Luring in that bloody thing. Clockwork, each pillage a parade. I might as well open a hotel, start serving a buffet. They made off with my turrets, made scrap of my walls. That crane I erected no longer stands tall. They blasted my hangars, my flyers are smoldering wrecks. They made off with my rovers, they left my kitchen a mess. I won't speak of the bathrooms, you can't imagine the rest. All I have is my junkyard, a good and a black stray cat. But truth be told, my patience has cracked. There is only so much a camel can carry before the load breaks its back. There is only so much a person can suffer before they begin.
Woo! Going down.
For weakness, it will bite you in your ass, much like how chickens tend to attack.
Just
It was not exactly
turn now, bloody things off.
during my time breaking ships apart and grinding them down. It was
No, I need my turbos.
fine for what it did. If you didn't see it for yourself, you would swear I flipped my lid. It was in the form of a launcher with no rocket it took. What ammunition it ate took time to cook. Whomever made it was of a demented mind. This weapon launched chicken of the exploding kind. It was rather novel, I will give them that, to turn what many thought craven into something that could. There is only so much a camel can carry before the load breaks its back. There is only so much a person can suffer before they begin to snap. It is easy to take advantage of those that give out charity, but don't mistake virtue for weakness. It will bite you in your ass. You think you can take advantage of a person's goodwill?
Woohoo!
Exactly how it feels when you've crossed the line, because what you saw as weakness has turned into a chicken attack.
Actually, having the booster, the turbo is actually really kind of helping here.
The first shot was a dud, The rooster pecked at the floor. I guess that is the problem with novel weaponry, because the second round sent a hen exploding into their machinery. The third produced a shot of eggs boiled harder than tungsten steel. They punched holes in their souls. What the hell? Shots 4 and 5, 2 roosters of brown brought their dreadnought crashing down. The pirates were off guard, they were unprepared. Who in Clang's name uses livestock in warfare? I do have to admit, as unhinged as it seems, that launcher was clever but not too keen. I may be cracked, I may be a bit insane, but what engineer would pass up the chance to use farm animals to keep pirates away? Such a strange weapon, this chicken gun, a hard-boiled launcher that rivals none. I have this to say to the one that crafted such a strange device: you're either clinically insane or the most rational engineer of our lives. To everyone else, keep this in mind if you happen upon a launcher as an unusual find that happens to shoot chickens of the explosive kind. When you're backed into a corner with no way out, just grab your chicken launcher and start up your grinder, because chickens are no cowards and they give one hell of a fight. It's a chicken attack.
No, we're not going to go any more longer because this is the that is a nice end of the episode, because we've had like 2 attacks so far. Well, 3 if you count the ships, but the 2 cats were of the same faction and they came together. So I am going to say this is the end of today's episode. So as kind of usual, I'm going to save it. That was pretty good. Yeah. Kind of ended nicely. They don't all usually end this smoothly, I'm afraid. It seems half the time it... Yeah, well, mute it. Main menu. Seems half the time the game crashes on me, and I just call it, and like I am not waiting 15 to 30 minutes to boot up with this mod list, because it's rather extensive. If you want to know the mods I'm using, I've got a collection linked down in the description, so you can download too. I've done my best to make sure it's as stable as possible, which they're mods. It's not going to be stable. The game itself's not stable. No game is stable. But anyways, folks, this is the end of the episode, and I am going to... Where is that end slate? Here we go. As the Nico no Tama, I think it's the Nico no Tama or the Nico Tama. What do you say, Spirit Cat? It's not Nico Mata. Would it be Nico Mata? Baka Neko. How would you do it like a spirit ball cat? The spirit of the cat. Because it's like a ball, but it's a cat. It's the servant of Sooty. Oh well. Because it's a Tama. It's a ball. But it's also Sooty. The servant of Sooty, and it's a spirit, or whatever. Anyways, this is the end of the episode, folks. Do what you normally do, because I know I will be. And for the most part, why enter the arena if you don't have to? Especially if you have missiles that can, keep the point defense weapons of your enemy at busy while you phaser them from at least a kilometer away. Until next time, folks, catch y'all on the bounce. Later!